Well, we did see some ambulances leave the facility late last night, early this morning, and then again this morning. And then King County Executive Dow Constantine did confirm at a presser today that a total of 15 patients were transferred from the facility to other hospitals and healthcare facilities. And they tell us that they now have the testing capacity to test everyone who is here at the Life Care Center. They also tell us that 30 medical professionals from the United States Public Health Service are due out here tomorrow to help with the situation. All of this comes after yesterday when a group of family members gathered here outside the center and said they are just extremely frustrated and sad about this situation. They said they feel like enough hasn't been done out here. They feel like they're not being communicated with. We talked with a man this morning whose dad is here. He's being transferred to Swedish. He has developed a cough, and this man says he just desperately wants to see his dad.
I am going to go over to Swedish and hopefully they'll let me see him, although, you know, if it turns out he has coronavirus, they may not, because I'm 61 years old, I have COPD, so I'm in a high-risk group.
And King County Executive Dow Constantine said they're also trying to work with some families who have expressed an interest in taking loved ones out of this facility and bringing them home to care for them. He said a lot of people who are here don't qualify for that, but there are a few who do, so they are trying to work with those families to help them to be able to do that. At this point, the Federal Centers for Medicare and Medicaid are sending inspectors and investigators out here to the Life Care Center to investigate. Interestingly, this morning, we also saw a union representative for the firefighters union who also came out here and was on site when one of the ambulances pulled up and was overseeing what was going on. So definitely a lot of regulators out here at this point looking on to what is happening here at the Life Care Center in Kirkland.